Girlfriend teases me for being short. I finally blew up today. I've been dating my girlfriend for 4 years. When we first started dating she would bring up my height, which was okay with me. I was a little insecure about being 5'8", but I knew she didn't know that yet and I figured telling her that early on would be a turnoff. About a year into the relationship she was constantly teasing me about it and I finally decided to let her know how I felt about it. I wasn't rude at all. I just said something along the lines of, "I'd really appreciate it if you stopped making fun of my height. It's not something I can control." She was very understanding and I was happy with her response. She stopped teasing me for a while, but over the past month or so she's been bringing it back up. Just recently she posted a TikTok making fun of my height. I decided I'd talk to her about it. I got really mad and blew up to her about it. Asked her if she was overweight would she like me making fun of her. I went overboard. She threatened to break up with me and told me that I was too insecure. I don't know how to respond, or if she's even worth the time and effort. She can be so nice and understanding, but at times so cruel and condescending. I just feel like it's a lack of respect for me when I have clearly already addressed how I feel about getting made fun of for my height. How should I respond to something like this? You did your part and you did it right. She's being rude and inconsiderate. My boyfriend is also 5'8" and I would never ever in my life even think to say anything about that. He's perfect just the way he is and I love him to the moon and back. That's the healthy attitude she should also have. Dump her via TikTok. She was not even mocked on her own securities, she was presented a what-if scenario and just that was enough to threaten breakup. Dump her, isn't it obvious? She demonstrated lack of respect for you, double standards, using the relationship as leverage to break up to get her way. I don't say it often but, thought be gone, seriously mate, save yourself the hurt and move on. I was a little insecure about being 5'8". Why? That ain't short at all. Furthermore, I know guys shorter than that and they're self-confident. Don't let people make you feel insecure about that. The problem is them, not your height. About a year into the relationship she was constantly teasing me about it. Just tease her about her breasts, her lips, her nose, her hips, her legs, her arms, her ears, whatever. She threatened to break up with me. Get rid of that moron. Period. She's clearly doing because she knows it makes you mad. I would continue keeping it short with her. My fiancé is 5'7" and I am 5'11". It's funny how many people making comments about our height. Do you know how many times we make comments about our height? 0 because we don't care. Like you say it's not something you can control and why does it matter if a man is shorter? It's sexist. I just feel like it's a lack of respect for me when I have clearly already addressed how I feel about getting made fun of for my height. It is a lack of respect for you. You told her how her teasing you made you feel and she keeps going at it after a short pause. She doesn't seem to take your feelings or boundaries into account. She threatened to break up with me and told me that I was too insecure. Next time answer. Don't threaten me with a good time. Also it feels like she isn't willing to change her behavior. Are you okay with spending time with someone who doesn't respect you? You're better off without that she-devil king. My guess is she's annoyed about something and she's making passive-aggressive jokes about your height to mask it. If she's mad at you about something she should just say it instead of baiting you into arguments. WTF? Is 5'8" short? I am 5'7". Sad face. She's being awful op. No partner should not be so disrespectful or insulting to the other. I can tell you right now that if my partner was so disrespectful, serious discussions would be had and we may even break up over it. You are a human who hurts, and shouldn't be made to hurt by someone you love. I'm sorry op. Also 5 feet 8 inches is a decent height. I highly doubt that she would tolerate being routinely mocked for her own insecurities, so you're not in the wrong. You need to ask her, point blank, if your height is actually a problem for her. If yes, then you might as well move on, because she will never see you as being truly good enough for her. If not, then she has to get it through her head that her words and actions are absolutely inappropriate, and you won't continue to tolerate them. As soon as you start describing your so's actions toward you as cruel, it's time to go. My ex was 5 feet 7 inches, I'm much taller. I never once teased him or thought of poking fun. If anything I was more worried he'd be uncomfortable with my height. We talked about it and it was done, there was no issues. Sorry but your girlfriend sounds a bit insensitive. Perhaps you need to address this yet again and think about moving on. She threatened to break up with me and told me that I was too insecure. You're insecure about your height, so what? We all have stuff we don't like about ourselves. It literally cost her nothing to not belittle you. She of all people should be the one helping you get over your insecurities, as long as your requests are reasonable, which they are for what you've wrote, instead of twisting the knife. It's up to you to determine if this relationship is worth trying to salvage. Just keep in mind you are more important than it. If it drags you down, make you feel less, or generally mistreats your self-esteem, you should put your mental health first. Yeah, having read all your comments, I think you're on the right path to dump her. It's not just teasing. Sounds like she is displaying her cruelty and complete lack of respect for you, and being manipulative when confronted about it. It sounds like she is actively working to make you feel bad, not just being thoughtless. What kind of partner does that? My husband is 5'9" and I'm 5'7". Neither of us are short. If I wear heels and am taller than him, he declares me an Amazon and walks around grinning like the cat who's got the cream. Your girlfriend is a dick. I'm 6'1" and my husband is 5'8". I've had several women criticize me for this and it's honestly toxic. Your personality and treatment far outweighs some aesthetic. Please be kind to yourself and know that you deserve better. She's getting views at your expense. Let her have your fans, and you can find someone who appreciates you for who you are. 0.5 feet 8 inches is not short. We date people to determine the suitability of a person to be a mate and a parent. It is a prelude to marriage. Marriage is an agreement between a man and a woman to start a family and raise children. Your girlfriend is extremely immature and not ready for marriage and clearly not ready for even dating. I have been of the opinion that we start relationships way too early these days. People should be close to 30, because they know how to be an adult usually, before they even consider marriage. Kids. Don't want kids? Do not get married. She clearly doesn't respect you or love you for who you are, so dump her ass. She threatened to break up with you after she made fun of you in a huge social media platform. Wow, she's got some cojones on her. Here's the thing, dude. You don't do that to someone you love and care about. You nicely asked her to stop, you told her that she hurt you, and she has the audacity to say that you're the asshole in this situation? She's a terrible person who likes to bully you. Break up with her, man. She threatened to break up with you. Bexaus, you don't want her to mock you? That's a great reason for you to break up with her. Walk away, mate. See, that's one of the problem guys have nowadays, they are looking for love. Funny thing is, someone can love you unless they respect you. You should make sure guys or girls around you respect you first and foremost, then trust me, the love will come. You girlfriend doesn't respect you, there is no way she loves you. Walk away, mate. If she knows you're insecure about it and keeps bringing it up, it's a red flag because she doesn't respect your feelings. Also, Opus 5'8" is honestly average height. You have nothing to be insecure about. I'm 5.5 bro with a wife who is taller than me and looks like a tower when she wears heels. I learned to accept the fact I'm short. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. You've told her it bothers you. So anything more from her is an obvious passive-aggressive dig at you. Don't get sucked into her too sensitive BS. That is a typical response from a manipulative person. If she won't treat you kindly and with respect, there's nothing here to save. So she needs to apologize and stop her digs, or you will end this. Yes, it really is that big a deal, Margaret. So my mother said something to me when I was like 16 and it has stuck with me ever since. A healthy relationship is not about how you feel about them, it is about how they make you feel about yourself. You can really like someone, love the way they are and think they are a fantastic person, but at the end of the day if you don't feel good about yourself in that relationship, then it is not sustainable. My husband is 5'4", and I am 5'3". Height doesn't matter when you are with the right person. Bro, there's so many fish in the sea. And I'm 5 feet 5 inches. If you want to maintain a relationship with her, then I'd suggest couples therapy. If you're so fed up that you don't want to be with her anymore, then rip off the band-aid and break up with her, heal, and move on. Good luck, friend. But 5'8" is a good height. I am 5'3" and I would love if my boyfriend was 5'8". It will be super tall for me, haha. Maybe that's because I am Hispanic. Move to Asia, I'm 5'9" and people think I'm a giant. Just dump her. Brush, 5'8" isn't that short. I am 5'5". I wish I was your height. 5'8" is short? I'm 5 feet 9 inches, I don't feel short. Of the guys at work, 2 are taller, 2 are shorter, and 1 towers over me. That's pretty representative of the population at large, in my experience. Also, I was at a gas station the other day, and the guy in line ahead of me must have been like 4 feet 5 inches now. That's short. Watching him gather his things after paying reminded me of the short alien at the Mos Eisley Cantina reaching up for his drink at the bar and squeaking his thanks. I think you need to get rid of her. If she has no respect for you now, she never will. She threatened to break up with me and told me that I was too insecure. She threatened to break up with you because she is not allowed to bully you? Boy, get out. Get a girlfriend who'll adore you. The only comment your partner should make about your height are things along the lines of, "You're cute," or, "I like how you're the perfect height to put a pint on," anything negative and they're out. I'm sorry, but 5 feet 8 inches isn't even that short. I'm pretty sure I'm around that height and I've never had any problems regarding people mentioning my height. I think this girl is more insecure than you are. Just break up. She's intentionally trying to get you to break up with her by acting like a massive cunt. By my standard, you are not even short. Your girlfriend does not respect you and seems like a bully too. You might want to think about this relationship again. You are seeing how she is and how will be in the future. Just imagine the shitstorm if you did a tick video about her lacking. Also, her reaction is what you will see in the future, threatening to break up. You need to make a decision if you see yourself with her long term, another 10 years, or marriage. Real advice. Break up with her. Why is she dating you if she doesn't like how tall you are? You can't change that, and you deserve somebody that likes you for you and doesn't care about your height. Very bad advice. Find something she is insecure about and make offhand jabs at it and pass it off as a joke. Teasing you is one thing, making a TikTok video to mock you to the world is quite another. Way out of line. I mean, she reached the line and then just drove straight over it, not looking back. Only 7 months or so till Panto season, man. It's crazy to me that she could make fun of someone for being 5'8". It's completely fine and normal as height goes. Shocked face. My boyfriend is 5'7" and his height is just perfect for me. There is really no one more handsome in my eyes. Putting that aside, repeatedly making fun of someone's insecurity is unacceptable, especially if you've told her calmly how you feel about it. She doesn't like you calling her out and is being childish, refusing to take responsibility for purposely hurting your feelings. I hope for your sake she grows up. Take her insecurities and make a TikTok, and in that very same video say, "Thank goodness I'm leaving this bitch nauseated face," and break up. It's not the right thing to do, but that is what I would do. Good job, big man. Damn, I wish I was 5'8". I'm 5'6", and the first dude my current girlfriend has dated that's under 5'10". If she's been with you for that long, I'm guessing it's just her way of showing love. My girlfriend always tells people who've never met me, he's short, but he's buff. I actually think it's funny, and she makes me feel secure about my height. But at the end of the day, I would hope your girlfriend stops the teasing if you truly do feel that insecure about it.